The race to the playoffs intensifies as the Wizards head to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. The Wizards have won 2 of the first 3 matchups against the Sixers this year, and they're looking to win their 2nd straight season series against the 76ers as they won last year. The Wizards could move up to 5th place if they can beat the 76ers in this game, but it's going to be a tough matchup as the Wizards do not have Dejounte Murray for this game. DeLon Wright will be starting in his place. Starters for the Sixers are Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and of course Joel Embiid. So the Sixers with the ball here, Harden working against DeLon Wright. He drives inside, and obviously loses track of Thybulle, and he's going to hit the 3. That gives the Sixers an early 3-0 lead. So now the Wizards with the basketball. Wright going to swing it over to Beal. And Wright and Porzingis both set picks. Beal takes a 3 from the point, and he drains it to make it 3-all. Now the Sixers with the ball as Maxey just takes it right in against Beal to give the Sixers the lead back. Wizards have to play better defensively against a team like the Sixers. DeLon Wright misses the 3, and Porzingis slams it down on the rebound. And the Wizards have their first lead of the game. Now here's Harden working against Wright. He gets the pick from Embiid, and he gets freed up for the easy layup, and we're tied at 7. Now here are the Sixers in transition, and for some reason Denny Avdija does not want to guard Matisse Thybulle. He gets another shot, this time a 2, and the Sixers starting off shooting 80% from the field. Now here's DeLon Wright driving inside. He's going to lay it up off the glass, and it goes in. We're tied. Now Embiid just overpowering Porzingis. He misses the hook shot, gets the rebound, and he passes it out to Maxey, who's going to miss. And then Embiid slams it down on the rebound, and the Sixers have to lead once again. Here's Maxey passing inside to Embiid. Porzingis just has bad position there, and the Sixers now are up by 4. DeLon Wright trying to answer back. He passes over to Avdija in the corner. He tries to take it in against Thybulle. And he lays it up and somehow gets it to go despite great defense there by Thybulle. But now, under 7 minutes to go, Wright gonna drive inside and misses the double clutch, but then Earl Jenkins gets the rebound and he slams it down. Now here are the Wizards. Beal loses the ball, taken away by D'Angelo Melton. He's gonna pass to Harden for the easy bucket, and the Sixers have a 4-point lead once again. Here's Embiid. I mean, I don't know why DeLon Wright's covering him, but just an easy hook shot there for Embiid, and the Wizards use a timeout. They're all over the place defensively right now. Here are the Sixers in transition. Thybulle gonna take it in, passes inside to Embiid, and he's gonna slam it down. And Embiid having himself a game early on. Now Beal working against Harden, kicks it out to Kuz. Now here's Kispert, getting the pick from both Beal and Porzingis, pulls up, and he hits the 3. Looked like his foot was on the line, but I will take it. 5-point game now. Pass inside to Harden as Beal just completely loses him. And Harden with a big dunk. Avdija loses the ball there. Thybulle with the steal. And here come the Sixers in transition. Harden in the corner. He throws the alley-oop and it's dunked by Tobias Harris. And it's a 9-point game. Avdija trying to make up for it. Pass inside to Porzingis. Nice little 2-minute game. And the bucket goes in for the Wizards. Sixers use a timeout. It's a 7-point game. Now, Thybulle passes it over to Melton, and he's able to hit the 3, and the Sixers have a double-digit lead. So now, here are the Sixers once again. Kispert just gets absolutely obliterated on that spin move, and it's an easy bucket for Melton. Melton has 5 points up to this point. Now, Beal trying to make something happen, shoots the 3, and he drains it. So, Beal now with 8 points. Wizards trying to stay alive in this one. Johnny Davis pulls up for 3 after the pick from Gafford. He misses. Kuzma gets the rebound and he lays it back up for his first bucket of the game. And now here's Shake Milton, passes over to Thybulle in the corner, and he's able to hit the 3 to give the Sixers a 12-point lead. Very sloppy defense from the Wizards early on in this game. Kispert gets blocked from behind, gets his own rebound, and he puts it back up, and he gets his second bucket of the game. As the Wizards are just trying to make it competitive here, but they're not doing a very good job. Pass to Montrezl Harrell, the former Wizard, and he gets the layup, and the Sixers up 37-25. Kispert gonna try to respond with a 3, and he hits it, but it's 37-28 after 1, and the Wizards just are playing no type of defense in this game so far. Second quarter action here. Here's the pass inside to Embiid. Embiid actually dealing with an injury right now, but he's playing through it, and he gets an easy hook shot over the head of Daniel Gafford. And now here's Maxey shooting from 3. No good. Rebounded by Embiid, and Embiid goes right back up. I mean, that's just a complete mismatch. Embiid, just a lot stronger than Gafford, and he's taller. There's not much Gafford can do there. But Johnny Davis gets his first bucket on a very nice layup. So the Wizards trying to keep it competitive here, like I said. And Embiid just fighting through the injury, fighting right through Gafford once again. And I don't know how many points he has right now, but he's definitely getting a ton of them. As Harris hits the mid-range jumper to give him a 13-point lead. So now Wright trying to get past Harden. And he gets it off the glass once again, his third bucket of the game. I mean, the Wizards' defense is just non-existent in this game, as that's another easy bucket for Maxey. Now here's Harris getting a pick from Embiid. He lays it up. Porzingis with the block, but then Embiid gets the rebound, and he gets the easy bucket there. And the Wizards just cannot stop Joel Embiid here. And then maybe having Bradley Beal on him isn't the best idea, as he gets another turnaround hook shot to go in. And it's an 18-point lead for the Sixers. Harris going to shoot the three from the wing. They're up 21 now. I got to pass the sticks at this point because it is a 21 skunk. But nobody in my house really plays basketball games except for my brother, and he only plays my career, so I don't know how that's going to work. As Kuzma hits the three, and that slows the bleeding down a little bit, but here come the Sixers once again. Here's the alley-oop to Embiid. He slams it down. There's just not much the Wizards can do right now. But Kispert does get a block on Maxey, and now the Wizards trying to stop the Sixers' momentum here as Beal drives inside, gets the layup, and it's good. So now an 18-point game, but the Wizards have to get a stop defensively. And with Joel Embiid on fire like this, he's not missing a damn thing. So easier said than done. Now here's Melton working against Will Barton, and he gets an easy bucket. Now a 23-point lead for the Sixers. Now under a minute to go, and my man Melton just gonna pull it for three again. 68-43 is the score at halftime, and at this point, I'm sure the Wizards are just fine getting out of this game without any injuries because this is just ugly. Joel Embiid has 25 points in this first half. Kispert has 8 for the Wizards, and it's just an ugly game so far here in the city of brotherly love. So now Harden starting things off for the Sixers here. He's going to pass it over to Harris, who passes it to Maxey. Beal is just playing too loose on him, and Maxey hits another three. It's 71-43. It's almost a 30-burger at this point. But Porzingis going to slow down the bleeding once again with a three this time. And now Abdia with the shot clock winding down. Hits DeLon Wright, who hits the three. So the Wizards starting to crawl back a little bit. Now Porzingis working inside. Harris covering him, but Porzingis with an easy layup there. Just a big mismatch defensively in the paint. And it's a 20-point game all of a sudden. Now Johnny Davis drives inside, lays it up, and now the Wizards are within 18. Could there be a comeback on the horizon? Well, not if you're not going to guard Tyrese Maxey as he hits another three. And we're back to a 21-point game. Now Wright going to pass over to Davis. He pulls up, hits the three. So the Wizards going back and forth. They're on a 13-3 run right now. And now Embiid showing off the range as well. He can hit threes too. And the Sixers starting to dominate once again. Then Earl Jenkins tries his hand at defending Embiid. That doesn't go very well. There's just nobody on the team who can really hang with Embiid in this game. If Porzingis can't, nobody can. As Melton gets another layup. So now Kuz driving inside. He lays it up over the head of Tucker and Harrell. So Kuzma still putting up a fight. Now Wright passing inside to Gafford, and he's going to slam it down over Maxey. But that only really slows down the bleeding a little bit. Now Kispert with a three. He hits it. So now it's a 16-point game. So the Wizards on life support still, but they're still alive in this one. But then Maxey hits another three. As the Wizards just have no type of answer for the Sixers at this point. But they do get it down to a 15-point game. And now Barton passes it inside to Gafford. He gets the layup. So now it's a 13-point game. The Wizards were down by as many as 28 in this third quarter. But now Tucker gonna lay it up and it goes in. And it's back to a 15-point game. But now Beal over to Barton for three. He hits it. So now it's a 12-point game. Wizards just need to get a stop, but again, Maxey from three, he is on fire right now. Now it's a 15-point game, and now here is another three. This one from Melton, And the Wizards' inability to guard the perimeter at this point, or even do anything competent on defense, is really their downfall, kind of like it is in real life. Gafford does get a bucket to make it a 16-point game, but then Harrell passes it back out to Harris, and he's going to hit the three from the corner, and it is a 20-point game heading into the final frame of this one. There aren't going to be many fourth quarter highlights because the game is pretty much decided at this point, but Porzingis does get a layup, making an 18-point game, as he's had a pretty decent performance as a whole, offensively at least. But then Harden going to kick it out to Embiid, who hits yet another three. Embiid doesn't shoot from three very often, but he can hit them. So now a 20-point game. Embiid going to kick it out to a wide open Tobias Harris, and you can't leave him open either. Harris has had a quiet game in comparison to everybody else, but he's still hitting shots. And then Embiid working against Jenkins, gets the spin move going, and he gets the bucket, as it is just getting uglier and uglier as the game goes on. Now Harris pulls up, he gets the bucket to go. 25-point game now. The Sixers have all their backups in, as do the Wizards. Now here's Furkan Korkmaz with a big dunk. That's really all I'm going to show you. Wizards made a late comeback a little bit, but it was still a 14-point loss. And a dominant performance by the Philadelphia 76ers. 120-106 is your final here from Philly. Bradley Beal had 20 points in this game, but he also had 5 turnovers, so not a very good performance from him. Porzingis had 18. Kuzma had 14 off the bench. DeLon Wright had 13. And Kispert had 13 as well. But not a lot of defense played here at all. Joel Embiid had 34 points to lead the Sixers. He was 15 of 25 from the field. Melton had 20. Maxey had 19. Harris had 17. And Thibault had 10. Some good news for the Wizards after this game. Dejounte Murray has healed from his injury, and he'll be back for this really critical run as we head towards the playoffs and head towards the month of April. So the Wizards are very close to clinching a playoff spot right now. They're currently the 8th seed right behind Philadelphia, but the Celtics are the first team to clinch an actual playoff berth and not just a play-in game. And in the West, the Pelicans currently in first place, but the Grizzlies and the Clippers are right behind them. It's really between those three when it comes to the 1 seed in the West. But now we head to the month of April, and the Wizards are very close to getting into the playoffs, but they need to get a win within the next 5 to solidify it.